So I'm making my next video blog. So I'll take this week to talk about last week, which was more or less the same as the week before that. So Youngwell Middle School, all boys. One of the teachers was making a joke. She told me that there's a rumor that Kim Jong-il never attacked South Korea because he was afraid of the middle school boys, specifically the grade 2 middle school boys, which would be 7th grade in America. And it's actually kind of funny because it's not true. It's just that the grade 7 boys they leave a lot to be desired. They are the rowdiest and the least able to handle themselves. So basically, all I've been doing for the past 2 weeks is teaching and making lesson plans and whatnot. I went out to drink with my uncle here last Saturday. But other than that, there hasn't been much going on. Part of that is because I have no money. I think payday for me is next weekend, and Youngwell doesn't have an international ATM, so I can't withdraw any of my cash from America. So because of that, I haven't been exploring the town much, or trying to furnish my apartment more, or even buying fancier foods. I've basically just been eating rice and ramen. And I ordered a pizza once, which was pretty awesome. Like, they don't use, like in America we use the thin crispy bacon. Over here they have like the thick cut, a little chewier. It's pretty awesome. I think I might do that again since I have a little bit of money. I will be going to Seoul next weekend on Saturday. On Friday, I'm going to Chuncheon to the immigration office to get my visa stamped. So people that come in with an E2 work permit, which is virtually everyone that came in through the EPIC program, they have to get an alien registration card. I came in on an F-Series visa, an F4 specifically. F-Series visas, the F-Series visa is vastly superior to most other visas. An F-Series visa, I don't know specifically for the other visas. I've got a rich friend on my IRC who is a gunsmith in Australia. She makes like $5,000 or $8,000 per hour whenever she works or something like that. It's crazy. She bought a house on Jeju Island, so she has an F2 visa. I don't know what her benefits are, but for me, it's virtually like having a green card. I can work any job here in Korea that I want. People with an E2 work permit can only work the job that they were brought in to do. So if one of my EPIC colleagues goes and gets another job, or they teach private lessons, or they start a business and they get caught doing that, they can be deported. Not just fired, deported. For me, South Korea government would be like, okay, that's cool. The only issue they'd have is teaching privates. It's untaxed, so they'll want to reach in there and grab some cash. So that could be an issue, but they'd be like, you need to get a teaching license and then do it officially. And that's the worst that would happen with that. I don't know if you can hear that, but there are trucks that come by with a repeating message talking about foods that they're selling. Kind of like an ice cream truck, but it sells fruits and veggies. Anyway, our EPIC contract states that we're not supposed to find other sources of income while working at our school. Whatever. If I have the opportunity to teach privates, then I'm going to teach privates. Because Korea is so big on getting their kids educated that they'll pay $50 an hour to have an English teacher privately tutor. I mean, it's crazy. I could charge more than that, I believe, because I'm certified to teach English to foreign people. I've got a TESOL certificate for that. I'm a teacher at the biggest middle school here in Youngwall, and I have a minor in English. I think it would be fair to charge closer to $60 or so for privates. This job is a hell of a lot harder than my bellboy job at the hotel. The bellboy gig slash PBX operator, I worked morning or night, 3 to 4 or sometimes 5 times per week, and it was never a set schedule. Because of that, even if it was the weekend, I never felt like it was the weekend. So this job, I get the weekends, a guaranteed 2 days off, and it feels like that. So despite my last job being easier, it feels less stressful in this job, this current teaching job, even though it's harder, because I know there's a time where I can actually relax. I know there's days that I have off that I can just chill. Didn't have that in the last job. I met a few more people through the mylanguageexchange.com. It's where I met Aram, who is the first foreigner Korean person that I was talking to. And actually, she Skyped me not too long ago today and told me that I looked fat. I haven't worked out since coming to Korea, aside from the Taekwondo class at the Epic orientation. But, I know my body pretty well, and I've actually been losing quite a bit of fat. It's probably because I've only been eating rice and ramen for like the past 2 weeks. Well, I've had more to eat than that, but I've been eating a lot of nothing. Like, no sides for my food, just a bunch of rice and some kimchi and some kim and a bunch of ramen. Oh, and by the way, you can probably tell, but I'm sitting on the floor. It's because I don't have a desk. I have a kitchen table, but it's over a spot on the floor where the floor heating system doesn't cover. So it sucks. Or it's cold. So I'm set up here at the foot of my bed next to my my internet box thing. It's the weekend now. I'm going to chill out over the weekend and work on my business TESOL certification. I was doing research, and I came across a TESOL job, or a pair of TESOL jobs for females. Korea will do that. Korea will say, we want a gyopo, which would be me, F4 visa holder. Or they'll say, like, we want females, we want males. Like, and, Korea, you have to put your picture on your resume or application. So, you just can't apply and be like, oh, they'll like my resume and then they'll take me. No, they'll see you, and if you don't have a picture, then they won't even check your stuff out. So anyway, I was looking at these 2 job opportunities. They've already passed, but they were basically working for Samsung. Actually, first, Epic provides you with housing. They give you, if you're in a rural area like I am, you get like 2.2 million won. It's more money than the city Epic teachers. And then you get, all the holidays that the school gets plus the national holidays. The Samsung Business English job, you get 2.2 million. Oh yeah, okay. So with Epic, you have to be in school for 8 hours a day for 5 days a week, and you have to teach 22 classes. This Samsung gig if you taught 5 hours or less, you got 2.2 million or 2.1 million. If you taught 6 hours, which was the cap, you didn't need to teach more than 6 hours, you got 2.3 million. So like 2,050 or something like that. It's only a little bit more, but 6 hours as opposed to 8 hours, 5 days a week. And plus, they're all conversation classes, so you don't need to prepare lessons. You just need to talk to Samsung people. Your housing is provided, but instead of like getting a crapshoot and maybe not having a good apartment, you get a college dorm, and you get access to everything on that college dorm, including the gym, the movie theater, and the cafeteria. They feed you twice per day. You know, Epic doesn't do that. I mean, you can eat school lunch if you want to. I guess that counts as 1 meal per day. But anyway, what I'm getting at is that I think there's a lot, the potential for enjoyment taking a business English job is much higher than working at school. That's my opinion. Anyway, I will do another one of these in about a week, unless I have something to talk about. So, annyeong.